year. So this was completed the first year of our 4-year phase 3. So 3 more years left in phase 3. That's why you see the number 2027 in a few places, because that's when this phase officially ends. And so that's we're targeting that as kind of when we need to have all our deliverables and everything else. So you may have noticed a telescope in the back, and if you read the fine print on the telescope, it says, "A telescope to gaze into the vast universe, recalling the excitement of exploration, navigating through uncertainty, and thinking ahead with a big picture mindset." And so that's kind of that attitude that we like everybody to come into these next 2 days. And thank you for the team. They have all these inspirational ideas, which I love. So we're going to reflect on 2024, looking a little bit ahead. Also, why do we have the summit? We originally had like 3 ecosystems: Saigon, Hanoi, Penang. Everybody knew each other, sort of, but we didn't see a lot of interaction going on. There's some, but there's not a lot. And so, really, that's how we got started to take the opportunity using COVID to initiate some things. But to strengthen the startup support network and now innovation network, which is another big idea that we're focused on. Build on each other's strengths and insights and experiences. So there's quite a range of experiences in this room, and so that's the real strength, I think. And help us and you identify needs and opportunities over the next few years. And then whatever other, there's probably another number of other reasons to get together that we will unanticipated. Looking back on 2024. So a little bit about us. We have 16 partner organizations, and reminding everybody, kind of the general idea of Swiss Entrepreneurship Program is we support ecosystem support organizations. That's kind of our focus: accelerators, incubators, VCs, and sort of non-traditional programs going forward. We have 6 in Ho Chi Minh City, 7 in Hanoi, 3 in Penang, and that includes 5 new partners, so POs, you'll see a lot in our slides, 5 new partner organizations. Amakase, who is in Saigon, and maybe who can stand up? Everybody knows. Is that here? It's my English pronunciation. Then Penang Biotech Center, and we have somewhere. From Penang Biotech Center.
Yeah.
Sentry. And where is Nick? That's on Nick. Who's in Saigon? The Central Lab in Penang. And Space Server in Hanoi. All new to our app system. I think 3 of you are new to the summit. So welcome to the summit. And the approach is Swiss Entrepreneurship Program, and again, I think most people here understand it, is we don't provide money, sorry, but we do provide international expertise. We bring in our international experts and have them work with our partner organizations in Vietnam. Sort of assignments range from a week to several months. And so that's been kind of our secret sauce, I think. From everywhere from sales, finance, international expansion, moving into innovation, strategy, etc. Okay. Just again, give you a sense of our size and scale. So our partners reported that in 2024, they worked with 291 startups. We tend to focus on the top 20, just to get some management of the numbers. Our top 20 startups in Vietnam supported 3,400 employees, on average 170 per company, and that gets us to 76% of our target of 4,500 by the end of the end of the phase. Give you a sense of context, the average among the 7 countries was a little like 51, 52 employees per company in their top 20. So Vietnam is a different scale than most of the other countries that we support. 60% of the employees were women, which is great. We've also started supporting startups directly, so we're calling that our scale-up program. Major companies that have raised financing, they've kind of established a proof of concept or a product, and they're ready to do that, hockey stick inflection. There's 12 companies that have expanded internationally. Another important goal of this phase is international expansion for our partners, or for the companies our partners support. Well, as everybody knows, we'll call it the funding winter continued. Our partner organizations supported startups who reported raising a little under 18 million CHF, approximately the same in USD, in 2024. Compared to 2023, it's only 42%, and 2022, it's only 30% of what we have in comparable time periods. So it's, we aren't complaining about the 18 million, but it's, it's significantly less than it has been. And I think that goes with all Vietnam and all of Southeast Asia. There were 267 deals, average size 670,000 CHF. We had, so startups with at least one female founder received 2% of the total funding. Not something that we view as a success, but it's an important number to note because that's, I think, an opportunity to improve the whole ecosystem, increasing the funding going to startups with women. And we saw emerging trends in B2B, climate tech, agri-tech, and AI-driven sectors. So over the next 2 days, we'd like you to think about how can we create more specialized and high-impact programs. High impact meaning getting companies growing, getting them funding, proving their concepts. How can we unlock more capital and support scalable startups? And scalable is key. So we don't avoid SMEs, but that's not our focus. We want to get the companies that are on the high-tech, high growth curve. And how do we continue to strengthen the support network for founders? So this is, kind of the Swissep support network, you might say. Kind of everybody in the room, from government people, international, VCs, accelerators. So how can we continue to strengthen those organizations? And how can we increase and leverage innovation? So that's a big theme within Vietnam and within Swissep. When we look at it, the Swiss are at the top when it comes to innovation. And so we really want to leverage that sort of asset, if you will, over the next 3 years. And I think that is, okay, you're done with me. So that's a brief snapshot of Swissep. Anything confusing, we have 2 days. You can corner me and cornering our colleagues. Real quick, let me point out, so Quang Anh, I think everybody knows Quang Anh. Chuang, who's in Da Nang. Quang Anh's Saigon, Chuang is Da Nang, and Zoom is Chuang, okay, good, right. And Zoom, who's in Saigon, and you all know her because you've been getting emails from her. And you back there smiling, who is our communications person and doing a lot of other stuff. And so this is the Swissep team.
Yay.
Okay. So now for the meat of the meeting. Haiyan, where's So our next, well, we have a EIR, entrepreneur in residence, who is just arrived back home in Vietnam to support one of our startups, or one of our programs, Moccasin. And so I am